Hey, it's Pete Salias from Litchfield What's Up News, live at our Romanos studio. I'm here with Jay Brennan.
Hey.
And let's go.
Okay, we're going. We're with the news. Okay, again, a disclaimer. We don't know if this news is accurate, so don't make any decision or not make any decision based on the news that we provide. Now, here's the deal. If you're watching and you got something that you want to say, you can actually put it in the comments, and then we might be able to get those comments and then state that stuff on the air. So I'm going to go over to Pete for the top stories.
Big story, Litchfield Food Mart brought in snow cones per consumer request. Haven't seen these since the 70s. No ice cream truck in town. Stop down at Litchfield Food Mart. They got cannonballs, choco tacos, ice cream sandwiches, all the novelties you need.
Yeah. So,
oh, and they're only 35 calories.
35 calories for these things. Now, I went down and I tried to buy one the other day. I bought the thing, I brought it back. I thought I put it in my freezer. At the end of the night, I went to get the snow cone. I looked in my freezer, couldn't find anything. Well, I put the stupid thing in the refrigerator and it melted all over the place. Now my wife's mad at me. It took her six to 8 hours to get over it. I'm just kidding on that. Go ahead, Pete. Oh, that's me. Oh, yeah. Another top story here. GMS, there's a big windstorm this week. I think it was on Monday. One of our reporters actually told us that the GMS porta potty tipped over in that windstorm. Now there was nobody in it. We can confirm that there was nobody in it, but the porta potty was uprighted a day later. So crisis has been averted. Pete?
Don't use the porta potty when it's windy out.
There you go.
Hey, we're in fire danger, DEFCON 5.
DEFCON 4.
Oh, we're only at 4? All right. We're only at 4. Severe drought. Litchfield Fire Department's not giving out burn permits. I don't know who'd want to have a fire now. Kind of hot, but stay safe and no burning.
No burning. Okay. So, any of you live in part of town where you get those stupid horse flies and deer flies? I know if I go into the woods near my house, they're dive bombing my head. I cannot stand bugs. I can't stand mosquitoes, deer flies, or horse flies. Well, we went online. We actually found that they sell this thing. It's a deer fly patch, and you tape it to your head, and it's like tape. And if you're walking down the street, these things that dive bomb in your head, it'll stick to the tape, and then you can kill them. And you know what I did at my house for the horseflies? I couldn't even swim in my pool. I actually bought this thing called a horsefly trap. And this little ball right here waves in the wind, and the horsefly goes under, and they cook up in that mason jar. So there are ways to get around horseflies in town and deer flies. The good thing about the deer flies, they last 6 weeks. I think from the beginning of July to the middle of August, then they're done. Thank you. Go ahead, Pete.
All right, golf balls are still on sale at 3A. Not sure what they cost, but I know I've contributed at least a dozen or so.
Yep. Hey, big news in town. Any of you guys or women out there that have had T-ball, kids playing T-ball, you've had to suffer through going to the Jeff Lane fields. You pull off on the side of the road on a day that's got a little bit of wetness in it, you sink into the mud, it's a complete fiasco. Well, I'm telling you what, at the Litchfield Baseball Association, in combination with the Rec Commission, I think, are actually redoing the fields at Jeff Lane. They're going to put parking in there. They're going to put a concession stand in there. I think they're putting an additional field. We've got an in-depth live report coming this weekend on the Jeff Lane fields. Pete?
Oh, farm update.
Hey, can you keep it down over there? We're live.
Farm update, Wilson's. Tell us they got a wicked ton of fresh fruits and veggies available. Stop in. McQuestions. Corn is awesome. Get down there.
Oh, wait. Oh. The corn is GMO free.
Yes.
So I think that means that they didn't pump the corn with steroids, so you won't get a third eye. Right, Pete?
Something like that.
Okay.
All right. DeRoche's, pick your own blueberries. Blueberry season. Nothing like fresh blueberries.
And kids, don't overeat the blueberries because it's great antioxidants, but don't overeat them because you can end up like this Violet Beauregard on the, what's Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. She ate too many blueberries, so she couldn't get through some tube. I can't remember what the heck happened, but don't do that. Don't eat too many. Oh, this is me too.
Yeah.
Listen up. We're still in drought, people. We got like this much rain today. Your lawns are dead. We actually went down to Tim's Turf and we said, hey, what do you got? What can you do to your lawn now? 3 things that you can do. Number 1, water it. Water it if you can. If you got water, water it. Number 2, fertilize it with 2505 with iron. Fertilize it with that stuff, should green it up. And then lastly, put grub killer down. Put grub killer down, and that will help you out too. We got a lot of background noise here today. All right, we might have to switch. We might have to switch places.
Kind of rowdy. All right, some animal sightings. We had a bald eagle over Passaconaway. I also saw one over by the old St. Francis flying overhead. Someone reported an albino deer. Not sure if this is legit or not, but and that's kind of a facsimile.
No, we got a guy in town that said they saw albino deer up near the airport. Pretty cool stuff.
Homing pigeon on 3A.
We didn't get the message in the leg.
Yep. And then Tony Rosa reported a bird of prey, either a falcon or a hawk, on his deck. Pretty cool.
Okay, there's been a lot of talk about these feral cats. We've gotten to the bottom of it. We think we know what's going on. They're running amok. They're running all over town. Big problem with feral cats. We've got some people in town that are trying to solve the problem by capturing them, snipping them, and then sticking them back out in the wild. Let me tell you about this. This is the deal. These things multiply, what I hear, multiply like rats. And so, like, one cat can end up into like 36 cats. So we got to get these things captured. And it's not eradicated. It's a big problem, and we don't want there to be more cats than people in this town, because these things could organize, they could take over, they could get voting certificate, whatever. It could be a big problem. We're looking into it. If you got a feral cat running around, go online. You can tell the person, and there are a couple people that'll deal with it for you. Okay, next. This is me as well. You know how we say you can't, sometimes it's debate whether you can swim in the Merrimack or not? Well, the Merrimack River water quality, bacteria, E. coli level, right now is 65 behind Mel's. 65. If it's below 88, it's good to swim. We found out that there's some high values up near the Manchester line up there, so it's a little bit higher up there, not as good water quality. You could go to SalheganRiver.org if you want to know about that type of stuff. They record these things every 2 weeks. If we could get some river access in town, maybe we could get down there and do some boating and stuff and maybe dip our toes in the water.
Go down there, you might see Jay floating in the river.
Might see me floating in the river.
Consumer alert, all right, we're gas prices. They've kind of stabilized the last week all around. Big news at the Ray Reserve. Due to pressure from the What's Up page, they've lowered their prices by 10 cents. No one else has lowered, just the Ray Whiz. So get your Dunkins and your gas all at the Ray Whiz.
Across the bridge, $1.99. Ray Resort, $2.05. $2.04 down in the south end of town. Take your pick. Okay, sports report. This is me. We got a big softball weekend this weekend. It's the the Litchfield Girls Softball League tournament at Dara Pond. There's 20 teams that are involved there. If you get a chance, go down there and see the kids play softball. Now let me tell you something. The one thing that they have down there is they have good food. You can get burgers, you can get dogs, you can get french fries, you can get pulled pork. Go down there, you shell out a couple bucks for some food. That money actually goes to scholarships for girls later on down the line when they're in high school.
Can you get a snow cone?
You can get a, no, you can't. All right, sorry.
Gotta stop at Litchfield Food Mart. Sign-ups for fall sports for CHS, now available. Get out there, sign up, sign up for a sport. Also, check out the HLN this week. Rich LaSalle's great story on the history of CHS.
Yep. Okay, now over to Diane Plansky. She's going to actually do the weather. You got to speak up quite a bit, I think.
Okay, I'll speak right up.
All right, go ahead.
So it's actually a softball tournament. It's raining right now. We kind of left the rain, came down here to the north end, and as a switch, it's nice and dry here. Torrential downpours on the south side of town. Oh, that's me,
okay.
Right there. Anyway, so tomorrow's going to be pretty hot. And then on Sunday, it's kind of our pick for the weekend is Saturday. Sunday, it's going to be kind of rainy. And Monday, Tuesday, raining too. But it's improving by midweek, and we're going to have a beautiful day and a gorgeous week. Have a nice week.
There we go. Thank you very much. That was our special weather report. All right, getting there. We're almost done, people. Let's see here. On the lighter side. Well, you know what we ended up finding out is after our newscast last week, his wife went to the chiropractor. What is it, Dr. what?
Dr. Tom, over at Town Square Chiropractic.
Dr. Tom on Route 3A.
He'll fix you up.
He informed his wife that Pete has a nervous tick. And we noticed a nervous tick on the screen here. The guy was always playing with his head last week, and then he was always drinking out of his cup and chewing the ice online. He kind of reminded us of Cindy Brady back on the Brady Bunch when she locked up for that game show that she had. So Pete had some major issues. We're working through them. Now Pete only didn't have issues. I have what they call wavy arm syndrome, and I'm trying to work on that. Okay, so we're going to slowly improve over time. We'll see what happens.
You were drinking beer on the line.
And my mother yelled at me for having a couple of drinks of beer on the news.
So no more drinking for
no more for that. Okay. Pete.
All right, we're looking for the town's oldest old-timer. You've lived here in Litchfield the longest. Direct message Jay. We want to find out some facts from going on in the history of Litchfield.
Exactly. Okay. Count happenings. I think this is you, Pete.
All right. August 10th, jazz concert at the library. Come on down. Be nice to hear the little Dizzy Gillespie. Litchfield Historical Art Society, free art show. Come on down. Support the artists at GMS. Jay?
Okay, and then lastly, we want to thank Romanos for allowing us to use their bar for our report here. And we're going to do a little shout out to Lisa and Pat, who work down here, our bartenders. They actually were the bartender, both of them were made bartender of the year this year, which is pretty good. Hippo Press out of Manchester, so that's pretty good. And then Pete, any closing thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, that is the news.
That's it.
Litchfield, let's see, July 29, 2016. We got some live reports coming up this weekend. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you. Hit the stop button.